Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's training, I want to talk about something that is seriously overlooked and undervalued by a lot of people in this business. It's going to be the most profitable thing you can master. The money is in your list. The fortune is in the follow-up. I'm sure you've heard all that. So that's what we're going to talk about today: email marketing. Alright guys, so let's talk about how to do email marketing the right way. Now, a lot of people find this topic to be, not as exciting or sexy as generating traffic and leads. But for me, this is one of my favorite topics because it's really where all the big money is made. Your list is a long-term asset, and it's really the most important asset in your business. Because first of all, it's going to make it possible to send large amounts of traffic to wherever you choose. Whether that's a blog post or a YouTube video or a sales page. And second, it's going to allow you to basically make money at the push of a button. Usually, when you hear a claim like push button money, it usually screams out scam, right? But that's really because most people are not willing to learn how to do this the right way. But if you do, and you build a targeted list of people who know, like, and trust you, you can literally make thousands of dollars just by sending out an email. A lot of people like to compare it to an ATM or an online cash machine. What I want you to understand is this is very, very powerful and very, very real. Quite honestly, once you have your system completely set up, this business becomes really simple. All you need to do is build your list every day and communicate with that list every single day. So here's what most marketers do. They try to sell and only sell to their list. They end up mailing out a different affiliate offer every single day, and maybe they'll make a few sales initially, but the people are going to get tired of getting those emails that just pitch them a different offer every day. When this is how you run your business, you have to spend unbelievable amounts of money to constantly replenish that list. And honestly, you're never going to make good money in this profession unless your list is absolutely massive, and I'm talking like 100,000 or more. Another thing I want to mention is that you don't want to use email swipe that's provided by your companies. And if you do, make sure to rewrite those emails and, put your own spin on it and make it unique. What I did in the beginning is I just pretty much copy and pasted the emails that I got from my company, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't making sales. But here's what I know. Most people are subscribed to multiple email lists. And when they start to see the exact same emails from different marketers, they're going to stop opening those emails. I know this because it happened to me where, I subscribed to several lists and I found that I was getting duplicate emails from several different people. So what did I do? Well, I unsubscribed from all those lists. Here's the thing. You always want to stand out from the crowd and actually add your own personal touch. And the way to do this is by always leading with value. It's going to help you sell a lot more products and make more money, and you don't need a massive list. And, the so-called freebie seekers or the tire kickers that come onto your list, you can potentially convert them into buyers. Honestly, I don't really like the terms freebie seekers or tire kickers because the thing is everyone's at a different stage in their business and their life, and they're just all real people. But when you can stand out from the crowd and they can see that you're someone who's open and honest and, they're not just hiding behind a computer screen, your list it's going to convert much better because they're going to get to know you and see that you're just another person just like them. Alright, so why my way of email marketing? Now, I believe that this is the only way, the right way, simply because it works so well. So how is email marketing this way going to help you? Well, it's actually going to make you become recognized as a leader in your niche. See, when you're shoving a different affiliate link down people's throats every single day and you just try to sell every day, you're going to come across as desperate rather than being perceived as a real leader. And people want to work with leaders, people who can help them. It's also going to increase the lifetime customer value. When you can constantly entertain and help your customers or clients and just always show them what they need to be doing and keep them motivated, they're going to keep buying from you over and over again, literally for years, because, they're going to trust your recommendations. The other thing is you're going to need less leads to make big money because when you just churn and burn your list by, promoting a different offer every single day, that list is going to deplete very, very quickly. This is why many marketers need to spend so much money on list building. Seriously, when you apply what I'm teaching, you're not going to need a huge list at all. There's actually a lady in my primary company who built a 6-figure income with a list of 800 people. That is astronomical and unheard of. And she did this by building a real relationship with the list and always leading with value. It's also going to allow you to sell more expensive items, because when they trust you and look to you for guidance, they're going to want to copy your strategies. And, they might also want to use the same tools, resources, and opportunities, so that way they're going to join what you promote. And, I would much rather sell 10 products for $1,000 than 1,000 products for $10, hands down. All right, so I touched on this before, but it also, you can convert the so-called freebie seekers into buyers. So then the quality of your leads isn't going to be quite as important anymore. A lot of people, rudely referred to as freebie seekers, they're really just a little bit skeptical because, well, maybe they've been scammed or screwed over in the past. But when you can get them to trust you and see you as someone who can really help them, their barriers are going to start to drop and they'll actually start to take action. The other thing is you stand out from what 99% of other marketers are doing. My ultimate goal is to get people to see that I can offer them everything they're ever going to need to build their business. And ideally, read my emails and my content only and nobody else's, because they're going to feel like they just don't need to. I've got everything they need. Now, you're going to find your core group of customers. Most people market to anybody and everybody. But when you start to email the way that I teach, you're going to develop a core group of customers who trust you and follow wherever you go and buy whatever you're selling. And next, this also makes it possible to revive a dead list. So when your emails are constantly jammed with value and, you have subject lines that catch their attention, they're going to open that email and possibly become captivated. And when they see that you're always delivering value, they're going to start to actively follow you again. You need to focus on the person you're talking to on the other end of that email, not on yourself. Who cares what you want? How can you help the customer? The last point here is that you don't need to use hype to sell. You can just be honest and transparent, which is really a lot easier to do, and it's also a lot more ethical. So, emailing my way is going to build trust. And building trust is going to position you as a leader, not as a follower. Leaders don't pitch every day because, well, they don't need to. Leaders are people everyone wants to work with because they provide value constantly. They're honest about who they are and what they believe in, and guess what else? Leaders make the most money. So it's a very good idea to actually specialize in something and don't be marketing too broad. Now, I actually specialize in teaching network marketers how to build their business online rather than doing the traditional methods. Even though there's nothing wrong with prospecting family and friends, but I know that a lot of people struggle with it and they would much rather learn to generate leads online. And I chose this sub-niche because, well, that's actually where I used to be. You really need to start with yourself and market to that type of person, and that's going to allow you to find your perfect customer. The other thing I recommend is never mail for affiliates. They're going to spam your list. So when you mail out random product launches and affiliate offers for other marketers, the people on your list are going to get on many different lists. So they'll get distracted, they're going to lose focus, and they might even forget about you. And next, always over-deliver. Bring the freaking value 24/7. Honestly, the stuff that you're learning in this bootcamp, people charge hundreds of dollars for this information. And it's knowledge that I've personally spent thousands of dollars to acquire. But I don't care because I just give away the farm for free, show exactly what needs to be done to succeed, and guide people towards the necessary tools and information. Some people are afraid to give away too much for free because they think that they're not going to be able to sell their products. It's kind of funny because it's actually the exact opposite. One of the bigger marketers that I follow, he's got a ton of products. But the thing is, all the information is also available for free on his blog as well. The thing is, people are like me and, well, kind of lazy. They don't want to go searching through, years and years of blog content. They would just as soon pay a premium and get all that information in one convenient package. So you can position yourself as an authority, and if someday you launch a product, people are going to be lining up to buy it from you. So one thing that really builds trust and rapport above all is sharing your stories and beliefs. I don't know, but you might think that your story isn't really that interesting, but here's the deal. People are bored with their lives. They're looking to be entertained and to be brought into someone else's reality. And stories are really the best way to accomplish this. See, the reason people are researching internet or network marketing is because they're unhappy with their current situation and they're looking for a solution, a way to improve their situation in their life. So if you become good at telling your story and sharing your day-to-day stories, people are really going to relate to that. So when someone hears a story that they can personally relate to, it does something inside of them. Like it can hit a kind of emotional trigger. So if you can build on this properly, people are going to look forward to reading your emails every single day. Even when they're at work, they might be thinking, I wonder what Johnny has to say in his email today. And this is super powerful. And that's really where you want your email marketing to go eventually. Now, here's a question that many people ask. How often should you email your list? Now, I recommend you email them every single day because the more you email, the more money you'll make. You want your list to become used to getting your emails, your constant contact. Because if you're inconsistent with your emailing, well, people are just going to forget about you. I mean, they all have their own lives and their own things going on. So you want to condition your list to receive daily emails. Just be sure to always keep things value-based and that your message comes from a place of wanting to help them get results. Bare minimum, you should email 3 to 4 times a week. Just be very sure to stay consistent. Now, when they first come onto your list, you should be completely overwhelming them with value for the first week for sure, just to get some initial momentum going in the relationship building. And this is where a bootcamp training like this one becomes very, very effective. So you need to find a healthy mix of value and pitching because, obviously you still need to make money, right? This is something I learned from a book by Gary Vaynerchuk called Jab, Jab, Right Hook. Basically what he says is that you need to wear the potential customer down. Bring down their barriers by providing extraordinary value and then bam, hit them with the pitch. And then go straight back to value again. Now, even when I send out an email with an offer in it, I still sprinkle in valuable content into that email and then I just lead into the sale, all sneaky like. So another important point is this. You need to only focus on one main program. That way, they're going to know what you stand for. They know what you promote. They know how you make money. You're not going to confuse them this way and, have them heading in 5 different directions. And they're going to want to work with you because they can see that you're consistent and focused, just like a true leader. So here's how you can get your subscribers to actually help you build your list. The thing is, you are going to have some people that they love the value you deliver, but they'll never spend a penny. It's unavoidable and it's okay. So what you can do is periodically use a call to action where you invite your audience to share your content on Facebook or other social media channels. Because that person might not be a buyer, but maybe they have friends on Facebook who will be buyers. So you can actually capitalize on those people who won't buy by getting them to help you extend your reach. Facebook is a very viral platform. And by getting people to share your content, it's going to entice other people to come check out your content on, say, your YouTube channel or your blog, whatever the case might be. And if they love what they see, they're going to subscribe to your list as well. And then as a nice little bonus, social media shares is also good for search engine optimization. So that way Google or Bing might even start to rank your content higher in the search engines. All right, so if you're watching this on my bootcamp, there's a whole bunch of example emails below this video that you can look at, and you can model your own emails after them. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, there's going to be a link below the video that's going to take you to my blog, and you can have access to the sample emails as well. So I hope this training was helpful. Hopefully you got value. And if you did, go ahead and leave me a comment below the video and just let me know what you got out of it. So have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.